It is. It's an exciting group. We have some guys with some experience. We have some guys that have been really good big leaguers for quite a while. We have some good arms coming in. It's a good mix of personnel. It's a good mix of abilities. One of the things I like about coaching is getting all these different puzzle pieces and trying to fit them together the right way. No two guys are the same. Each guy comes in with a different skill set, a different ability, a different interest in the information. And, it's my job as a coach and our job on staff to find the right way to interact with these guys and give them the information they need and help them utilize it to become as good as they can be. I think that's the most exciting part about coaching is taking all these pieces and trying to put them together and get the most out of the product.
Dave, I want to ask you finally and relatively quickly, but with the protocols in place, we've heard small groups at the beginning of all this. How does that impact what you normally try to do in the early days with the pitchers and catchers?
It shouldn't affect the amount of work the players get in. We have to be more diligent about when we schedule things. Typically, there's a lot of freedom about when they show up at the park and when they go out in the field. And if guys need to do early work, they can just go out and do it. We're being a lot more, like I said, a lot more diligent about the structure of the day. That when we give a guy a time that he's coming in, he has to stick to that time. If there's a time to be in the weight room, he's got to be there at that time. So I think the players have lost probably some of the flexibility and some of the freedom they had to make their own schedule. But if we're going to do it safely and we're going to follow the protocols and guys are still going to get in all their work, then they got to do it at the time that we set for them. That's probably the biggest change. I don't think they'll see an impact in the amount of work that they can do. But really, it's just the strictness of the schedule and having the masks on and coming in for your testing and making sure you're spread out, all those things that are challenging for all of us. Players just have to follow the rules. Like there's just, if we're going to have a season and we're going to stay healthy, they're going to have to do it. But look, in the overall workload and the way we build out spring training, there shouldn't be much of an impact at all.
I think it's a really intriguing group to be watching them come together this year. Single digits in Bridgeton, Maine today, Dave. How nice is it to be at spring training?
Yeah, it's quite a bit warmer here. Yeah, I'm already a little bit of a sunburn today being out there. But no, we're excited to be going. It's, players are happy to be out here and be outside. A number of guys that came from Texas, and some of them got out right in front of that storm. So I think they're happy to be out here in Florida also.